What happens when silence finally breaks? What if a New Year message changes everything we thought we knew? And what if a single sentence is enough to shake the entire celebrity world? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, the place where the stories behind the headlines come alive. Before we dive in, if you are not subscribed yet, this is the moment. Because today's story is not just gossip. It is emotion, regret, vulnerability, and a confession that no one saw coming. The celebrity world entered 2026 in shock. In the final hours of 2025, YAMAN shared a New Year message that instantly set social media on fire. Within minutes, millions had read it. Hundreds of thousands commented. And just like that, it was labeled by fans and insiders as the most shocking confession of the year.
But why?
Because this was not a polished PR statement. It was not a celebration. It was not safe.
It was raw.
For years, YAMAN has been in the spotlight for his relationships, his silence, and the constant speculation around his private life. But this time, he did something no one expected. He opened a door that had been tightly closed for months. And behind that door were regret, lost time, and a name that instantly echoed across social media: Demet. YAMAN did not begin his message with wishes or congratulations. Instead, he chose honesty. 2025 taught me a lot, he wrote. It taught me what it means to lose, to stay silent, to trust the wrong people, and to realize things too late. These words hit like a confession. For many, they sounded like the emotional collapse after a year filled with broken relationships, family tensions, and painful personal choices. In entertainment circles, this was interpreted as the first clear sign of remorse after the turbulent period linked to Sarah Bluma, a period that left YAMAN distant, isolated, and emotionally guarded. But the most discussed part of the message was still to come. Without mentioning names, YAMAN wrote a line that changed everything. Some people collapse in silence. The ones who suffer the most are those who say nothing. I understood that too late. Within seconds, social media connected these words to one person only: Demet. Fans, commentators, and gossip editors agreed. This was not accidental. This was not generic. It was deeply personal. According to many interpretations, these lines reflected a delayed realization after arguments, separations, and long periods of mutual silence. A realization that arrived when damage had already been done. And then came the section about family. YAMAN devoted a powerful part of his message to what family truly means. What you call family is not just living under the same roof. It is feeling safe, protected, loved. And sometimes, this is not given by relatives but by the people you open your heart to. For many readers, this was a confession of emotional loneliness. A subtle acknowledgement of the distance and disagreements he had experienced with his own family over time. But it also hinted at something else. A family he wanted to build. A life he still dreamed of. And then came the sentence that shook everything. My only wish for 2026 is to rebuild a warm home with Demet and my child. In seconds, this line exploded across platforms. My child. 2 words. Infinite interpretations. Some fans claimed it was symbolic, emotional, a metaphor for love and hope. Others insisted this was the first open reference to rumors that had been circulating quietly behind the scenes for a long time. Was YAMAN confirming something without fully saying it? Was this a wish or a revelation? The internet was divided. The media was in chaos. Hours later, all eyes turned to Demet. She did not give an interview. She did not comment directly. But she shared a short message that spoke volumes. May the new year not remind us of old wounds, but of the right boundaries. Gossip editors immediately described this as a message of cautious distance. Not a closed door, but not an open one either. Controlled.
Calm.
Powerful. According to insiders, Demet's response showed emotional maturity. A refusal to be pulled into public drama while still acknowledging the emotional weight of Yaman's words. Behind the scenes, the gossip world began asking the real questions. Does Yaman truly want to reunite? Did Demet Özdemir read this as an apology? Was the emphasis on my child intentional or emotional? Is this the first step toward a new beginning, or a confession that came too late? One well-known gossip columnist summed it up perfectly. This message is not a publicity stunt. It is too imperfect, too emotional, too vulnerable. That is exactly why it feels real. Fans, meanwhile, split into two clear camps. Those who support Yaman say,
People make mistakes.
what matters is realizing them. These words required courage. This is the most respectful he has ever been toward Demet. Those who criticize him say, a confession that arrived too late. I wish he had said this earlier. He is playing with emotions. So, what will 2026 bring? Yaman's New Year message was not just about the past. It was a note addressed to the future. And how that note will be answered now depends entirely on Demet Özdemir's decisions and the passage of time. One thing is certain. This chapter is not closed. It has only been wrapped in deep silence. And now, the celebrity world asks one final question. Was this simply a wish, or the beginning of a confrontation that could change everything? You've been watching Magazine News and Gossip. If you want more exclusive stories, deep dives, and behind-the-scenes drama, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I love you all. See you in the next one.